In 2016, a company in China began giving away part of its profit every year. A decade later, that decision had touched more than 100,000 leads. But when its global clients asked one simple question, show the impact. The answer came back as document once a year. Sustainability that lives inside people, but only exists on paper. That gap is where we begin. We are Nexus Leaf. Take a leaf, grow together.
Around the world, ESG standards are becoming the new language of businesses. Ingma already has something extraordinary, a proven philosophy of symbiosis where businesses, people, families, and nature go together through initiatives like the Huigui Building and Nexus AI. The challenge is no longer proving that these ESG solutions work. The real question is, how can Ingma leverage them to evolve from an ESG practitioner into a global ESG platform leader, one that embodies Eastern symbiosis while creating new business opportunities? This is why we developed Nexus Leap, an AI-powered ESG and talent growth platform that extends and enhances the capabilities of Nexus AI. It's a human-centered learning and talent matching platform that combines exclusive gamified ESG training with an AI-powered matching ecosystem, enabling people and organizations to grow together. By combining the data-driven precision of Western ESG standards with the wisdom of Eastern symbiosis, Nexus Leap bridges green skill gaps within talents, especially beneficial to vulnerable groups, and brings Ingma symbiosis philosophy to life throughout every stage of a career of an employee. Nexus Leap works through one continuous growth loop: learn, match, and grow. Let's see how it works. Every journey begins in the first feature. Learn with ESG Academy. Learners receive personalized learning pathways powered by AI, covering green skills, ESG literacy, carbon management, leadership, and sustainability, you name them. Interactive lessons and gamified challenges transform learning into an engaging experience rather than another mandatory training course. Whether you are an Ingma employee, a university student, or someone living in an under-resourced community, all you need is a smartphone to begin building the skills of tomorrow. Feature number 2, match. Every completed course becomes a verified passport to job matching. Nexus Leap automatically builds a professional ESG profile that reflects what each learner can actually do. Using an AI-powered matching, the platform connects individuals with internships, apprenticeships, and careers at Ingma or partner enterprises. By bridging education directly with employment, Nexus Leap closes the green skills gap while ensuring that talent is discovered based on their knowledge base about ESG. What makes Nexus Leap stand out is that we encourage learning beyond employment. After recruitment, as employees continue learning and developing, Ingma can instantly see the impact through the Symbiosis dashboard. It tracks important indicators like employee retention, external career growth, responsible AI adoption, and an overall symbiosis score across E, S, and G. This gives Ingma one simple way to understand how its people and sustainability efforts are progressing together. With Nexus Leap, Ingma lies at the core of the layer growth circle. From this foundation, Layer 2 integrates Ingma's symbiosis philosophy with Eastern ESG philosophies and standards, while Layer 3 brings Ingma's model to global practices in international clients, accelerating Ingma's global expansion. This growth cycle is built on trusted data foundations, notably the triple bottom line, which balances people, planet, and profit in every decision. Learners can acquire ESG knowledge and work in firms with this philosophy in their mind. We also align with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, including SDG 4, Quality Education, SDG 5, Gender Equality, SDG 8, Decent Work, and SDG 10, Reduce Inequalities, to produce globally recognized ESG outcomes. Equally important, Nexus Leap highlights the Eastern values of symbiosis that differentiate Ingma's model: harmony, mutual prosperity, and responsible governance. We transform interactions among talent, companies, and Ingma into measurable insights that can be easily tracked by all parties. This is what we call responsible governance. What makes Nexus Leap different is that it builds a stronger ecosystem with ESG-ready talent and employees, inspired by two human-centered models. On one hand, Nexus Leap creates a connected circle linking students, universities, Ingma, and the society. On the other hand, our STAIR model shows how individual growth creates collective value for the society. Nexus Leap nurtures students into ESG-ready talent, who then become employees through high-quality training and continuous skill development to support their career growth. Ingma further invests in these employees by providing free learning opportunities not only for them but also for their families through Nexus Leap's family package, creating a continuous cycle of shared value. As a result, Ingma contributes to society by fostering happier, more knowledgeable employees and healthier, more resilient communities. This is how Symbiosis becomes a measurable system through Nexus Leap. Ingma has already proven its environmental leadership through the Huigui Building, Ingma Corporate University, Nexus AI, and long-term biodiversity initiatives. Nexus Leap aims to advance further these proven practices into one scalable platform through 3 initiatives. First, a green supply chain that improves supplier sustainability. Second, a green office network that standardizes environmental best practices across regions. And third, green HR consulting that develops sustainable talent while creating new business opportunities. By combining training, continuous improvement, and intelligent SDG management, Nexus Leap turns isolated environmental achievements into a connected system that can grow with Ingma. Our journey in environmental pillar will have 3 phases. Phase 1 is from 2026 to 2028 when we build the ESG foundation with online platforms and green office toolkit. Phase 2 focuses on pilots of on-site green experimental centers in China and a green HR business serving more than 100 enterprise clients. Phase 3 is looking toward 2050. The platform will support Ingma's net zero value chain by combining the measurable standards of Western ESG with the harmony of Eastern symbiosis. Nexus Leap empowers Ingma to become a global leader in sustainable human capital and environmental innovation. Nexus Leap, take the leap, grow together.
Now that we have introduced the environmental pillar, let us continue to examine Ingma's existing strength under the social pillar. Such as through the Leju Foundation, Ingma contributes 5 to 10% of its annual net profit to social initiatives, benefiting over hundreds and thousands of people. Beyond philanthropy, the company has built one of China's strongest diversity records, with women making up to over 67% of its workforce and nearly 60% of senior management. These achievements have also received international recognition. Ingma became the first Chinese HR company certified under ISO 30415 for the diversity and inclusion and received the World Employment Confederation Trailblazer Award for social innovation. However, the challenge is that these initiatives remain program-based rather than platform-based. Their impact is difficult to measure consistently, compare across regions, or replicate for clients. This is exactly where Nexus Leap creates value. Secondly, we focus on creating sustainable careers rather than simply creating jobs. Ingma has already demonstrated a strong commitment to inclusive employment through initiatives such as the Beautiful Workshop and CSR 3.0 ecosystem. However, today's ESG expectations extend beyond hiring. Companies are increasingly expected to demonstrate career progression, employee well-being, and also long-term workforce resilience. To address this, Nexus Leap introduces 2 complementary initiatives. The first is the STEM model, which guides individuals from education to employment through AI-supported skill assessment, personalized ESG training, and also talent matching. The second is our family package, which extends employee well-being beyond the workplace through family learning programs, mental health support, and also employee engagement analytics, and builds on existing foundation of Ingma. Together, these initiatives allow Ingma to move beyond measuring employment numbers to measuring long-term human capital performance, making social value visible, measurable, and internationally reportable. Beyond strengthening the social pillar, Nexus Leap also transforms governance. Ingma already operates under a mature governance framework, including internationally recognized ISO management systems, the 3 lines of defense model, comprehensive compliance training, and a strong ethical culture. These systems work extremely well internally. However, as ESG regulations continue to converge across ASEAN, China, and Europe, multinational clients increasingly require real-time governance transparency rather than periodic reporting. Nexus Leap converts Ingma governance framework into a digital governance platform. Instead of collecting compliance information manually, organizations gain access to real-time ESG dashboards that automate evidence collection, monitor regulatory compliance, and support reporting aligned with ISSB, CSRD, and emerging ASEAN standards. At the same time, governance is no longer limited to internal controls. Our platform also governs the entire talent ecosystem by connecting employees, universities, suppliers, and enterprise partners through one integrated system. This enables decision makers to oversee talent developments, succession planning, supplier ESG readiness, and stakeholder engagement using one transparent source of truth. At this point, a natural question arises. Why can't organizations simply combine an ESG reporting system with a traditional HR system? The answer is that these two systems were never designed to work together. Existing ESG platforms focuses on reporting sustainability after business activities have already taken place. Traditional HR platform focuses on recruitment, payroll, and workforce administration. Neither platform actually creates ESG value. Nexus Leap is fundamentally different. We integrate recruitment, learning, career progression, governance, and stakeholder engagement into one ecosystem where every learning activity, every career milestone, and every stakeholder interaction contributes directly into ESG performance. Rather than measuring sustainability after it happens, Nexus Leap enables organizations to build sustainability through people. This brings us to what actually differentiates Nexus Leap. Our first innovation is moving from ESG reporting to ESG operating. Instead of preparing annual ESG reports, organizations continuously improve ESG performance throughout the employee lifecycle. Second, we reposition human capital as the engine of ESG. People are no longer passive participants in sustainability. In fact, they become the primary drivers of measurable ESG outcomes. Third, Nexus Leap bridges Eastern symbiosis philosophy with globally recognized ESG frameworks. Rather than choosing between the Eastern values and Western standards, we combine both into one governance model that is globally credible while remaining culturally authentic.
After my teammates introduce Nexus Leap, I will focus on one simple question: how can Nexus Leap really work? I will explain in fighting, financials, KPI, implementation plan, execution challenge, and final summary. Financially, Nexus Leap should not start as a very big platform. It should start inside e-commerce first. In the beginning, it can help e-commerce manage ESG learning, employees training, skill tracking, and simple ESG data. This can reduce manual work. After this internet pilot work, e-commerce can offer this service to other companies. For example, Nexus Leap can provide green HR consulting, ESG cost, skill assessment, and talent matching. So, the financial logic is simple. First, has e-commerce internally, then serve a Chinese company. Finally, build a long-term ESG talent data asset. By 2030, a realistic target is to reach more than 50 enterprise clients. For KPI, we do not need too many indicators. We only need to answer 4 questions. First, are people learning? We can track active learner and course completion rate. Second, are people improving? We can track skill scores, improvement, and green skill certification. Thus, are people matched with opportunity? We can track internships or job matching rate. Fourth, does the platform create value for company? We can trace enterprise clients. So Nexus Leap is measured by real results. We believe Nexus Leap should be built step by step. From 2026 to 2027, e-commerce can start an internet pilot by launching a simple version of Nexus Leap inside e-commerce, uploading ESG courses, and testing the training and matching processes. From 2028 to 30, Nexus Leap can expand to partner university and enterprise clients by supporting ESG training, green HR counseling, and internship or job matching. After 2031, Nexus Leap can slowly expand across ASEAN and Great China with local partners. So the key idea is start small, prove value, then scale with partner. Of course, the platform also has execution challenge. For me, the key question is not only how to build Nexus Leap, but how to make people keep using it. So we focus on 4 practical points: user adoption, content relevance, matching accuracy, and regional adaptation. To solve this, Nexus Leap should use gamified learning and ESG health badges, build courses from e-commerce real ESG case, improving matching with company feedback, and start regional expansions through pilot market and local partner. So the idea here is simple: make the platform useful, relevant, and local adaptable. To summarize, Nexus Leap is not just an ESG reporting tool. It does 3 simple things: train, improve, and match. It trains students and employees with ESG learning and green skill. It helps people improve their ability, and it matches train talents with company job internships and ESG opportunity. It will build it step by step. Nexus Leap can help people grow, help company improve, and help e-commerce build a green HR platform business. This is how e-commerce symbiosis philosophy become practical.